Hey party people, welcome to another weird little video. As always, thank you so much for clicking. Thank you so much for subscribing if you do. If you don't, you should. Oh. Check. Look who decided to join us. Well,
It happened. It happened.
Very jazzed. So, we did it. We done did it to him again.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, I was excited to go back to the well, but man.
It was bittersweet.
Yeah, you know, for real, that was sort of different. That felt different than early Mary-Kate and Ashley movies.
100%. I suppose we should be clear. We just sat down and watched the 1992 made-for-TV film To Grandmother's House We Go, starring the Olsen twins.
Yes, we did.
In an effort to revisit our Mary-Kate and Ashley series.
And to invoke some Christmas spirit.
Yes. That was the idea.
It's not that Christmassy.
It is barely a Christmas movie.
Yeah, like I was envisioning like a very young Mary-Kate and Ashley, like almost like toddler movie, like let's go to grandma's and like this is the spirit of Christmas and
right.
This is what it's all about.
And like maybe a little bit of hijinks. But no, it was like a crime movie. There was
It's really late at night, guys.
Yeah, it's really late.
Like,
I need to go to bed.
This is so weird. We kind of like half watched it.
I know. It was hard. It was really hard to get through. It honestly probably took us 2.5 hours to get through a 90-minute movie. There were some really interesting characters in this movie. I was trying to say, let's like lay out a little bit of the plot for these people. First of all, an uncommon element in this movie that we immediately pointed out was that there's a single mom.
Yeah, the very first Mary-Kate and Ashley movie.
With a single mom.
A single mom.
Yeah. And the girls are very little. They're supposed to be like 5 years old. Where do you even begin with this movie? Basically, these girls are a handful during Christmas time. Their mom is overwhelmed. She's working her tail off. And the little girls overhear their mother saying that she wants a vacation from them. All she wants for Christmas is a couple of days away from the girls. Heartbreaking.
Sort of.
Right, but
I
also...
thought they could have made it a little bit more hardcore because the girls' reactions are like,
yeah.
Oh my god, we need to leave.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't know.
She's just like, man, they can be a handful.
Right, but when you're a
It's
little
like,
kid,
yeah.
that's pretty rough to hear.
They just seemed like the type that would be like, yeah, we are!
So, the little girls decide to run away to Grandma's house. The first mention of to grandmother's house.
Yes.
Okay. So they get all packed up, runaway style. They're gonna go to Grandma's house. And chaos ensues. They end up meeting a bunch of different characters along the way. Never quite making it to Grandma's house. Also never quite achieving any level of like Christmas. It's just not, the Christmas content wasn't there for me.
They just, every once in a while, are like, oh, it's almost Christmas, or oh, Santa Claus this.
Right, they would like
Or, I'm
mention
an
like,
elf.
I'm an elf, or like, you know, they're like little mentions. But it's also like clearly summertime in California when this was filmed.
Yeah.
So it's just, I don't know, a little bit of a mess. There's a douchebag, like, younger man character who's supposed to be like the love interest for the mom. He's like basically a UPS driver.
He is a UPS driver.
Thinks he's a cowboy. Thinks he's a real charmer. And he's a real douchebag. He ends up getting the girl in the end too. And winning lotto tickets. That's another element in this movie. It really, after a certain point, you realize this guy has the winning lottery numbers. And so you're kind of like, is he gonna claim, or is he gonna claim this? Is he gonna claim this? And it's like, what is this movie? And there's like a Grinch element where like they have to steal presents from people.
See, I was totally checked out by then.
So the girls get kidnapped at one point, and to pay their ransom, the very nice mom has to steal presents with the douchebag boyfriend. And then they end up repurchasing all the presents with the lottery money at the end.
Wow, that's what happened?
Yes, it's like a whole weird
So they
lottery
were
Grinch
criminals.
moment.
They were criminals.
Yes, no, they 100% should have gone to jail.
And they went to the pawn shop? That's what they were pawning off?
Yes.
The shit they stole?
$10,000 worth of stolen goods. They end up getting away with stealing $10,000 worth of Christmas gifts out of a UPS truck. Because somebody else is also doing it. The people who kidnapped the girls.
Okay.
So, like...
It was out of the UPS truck.
Right.
Okay, I thought they were like... I missed like half the movie where they were like breaking into people's houses.
No. No, it's yeah. Instead of calling the police and getting the police in on the kidnapping and the ransom, the hostage situation, they steal. The amount of time it would take to go through enough Christmas gifts in order to amass $10,000 worth of product that you can then pawn off for $10,000, it would take you days. It's nonsense. So... that's the movie. They do end up, just by chance, there's like a horse chase and the girls are in a horse-drawn sleigh and they end up in their grandma's like front yard somehow. So they do make it to grandma's.
Never once is it very Christmassy.
No.
I really think with these, maybe this movie, and I think it pertains to all Mary-Kate and Ashley movies, they're like 45 minutes too long.
Yes.
Like, I even think of it from a kid aspect. It's like, I don't even think kids have the attention span for this.
A child would not have the attention span for that movie.
I like how we just grill. We just grill these
So,
child-
I will say, I think if I'd been in a better frame of mind, I would have thought that movie was pretty funny.
Yeah, guys, this is on, like, Monday night.
Yeah, it's a Monday night, like,
we had to, like,
late.
fit it in.
Yeah. I was, like, halfway through I was, like, halfway through watching The Irishman.
We're like, we have to
And then I
put
was
on
like, okay,
this
we gotta
movie.
throw this movie up and make a video. So, I'm in a weird, like, mob mind
I am
state.
too. I'm kind of like, this.
Critical.
Mary-Kate and Ashley.
So, maybe it's unfair.
Back to the well. Back to the well. Very interesting, its place in the timeline of the franchise. Because, honestly, I kind of thought that How the West Was Fun seemed older than this
agree.
movie.
I almost wonder if How the West Was Fun was, like, filmed in a different, like, old-timey format or something.
Or,
like an old Western. I would not put it past these people.
If they ever put out any new content, I mean, I'm going to be in the loop years before that happens.
We'll be involved. You're an authority on Mary-Kate and Ashley.
If you've seen every single Mary-Kate and Ashley film, doesn't that automatically make you a super fan?
If you've seen every Mary-Kate and Ashley movie within the last year,
well,
100%.
We are a part of a demographic that is very small. Bunch of weirdos.
I mean, very small.
Bunch of weirdos.
Like, anybody else who has watched every Mary-Kate and Ashley movie in the past year either is just doing exactly what we're doing, or they're, like, straight up mentally unstable.
Like, we had to put in an effort. Like, I don't even think parents showing Mary-Kate and Ashley... Do you think little kids are still into Mary-Kate and Ashley?
No.
I mean, there were a couple films that we could not find.
There were a couple films that were really difficult to find. We had to spend a good chunk of money.
Yeah, we had to buy DVDs.
We had to buy DVDs. Before we bought DVDs, we were spending even more money buying digital copies off iTunes for like $15.99.
Yeah.
It was insane.
They probably saw a little spike in their fucking...
Oh, they're like,
They're like,
Are we getting popular again? No. I think I really, after we filmed our final video, I think I really blocked it all out. When you try to even... Okay, I straight up thought there was a person around the corner.
It freaked me out.
Gosh, I see ghosts so much, you guys. It's crazy.
When you said that, I felt like there was somebody right there. It's the lighting going on in this room.
I am haunted. I feel like you have to be like a special kind of Hallmark Christmas movie to be able to pull off no snow. You know? You have to be a special kind of like Christmas in the desert. You know? Like not like trailer park Christmas, but like, you know... you know what I'm saying? Like people who live out in the desert.
A desert Christmas.
A desert Christmas. Or like, I feel like Christmas in the Smokies. It was probably snowing in that one. Gosh, I love Hallmark movies, you guys. We haven't watched nearly enough this year. It sucks. We did the same thing during Halloween. We didn't watch enough scary movies. I mean, we watch horror movies all year.
I think we did.
Yeah, and the thing is, we watch them all year, but like, this is the time to watch the Christmas movies. I'm just falling behind. I did watch every The Christmas Prince movie in one day. In one sitting, basically, the other day. Because I was going to make a video about it. And they are incredibly bad for the most part.
I think
the first one... No. Hear me out. The first one is awesome. The Christmas Prince, A Christmas Prince, whatever. Awesome. The second one, where they get married, is like... I don't know. Pretty stupid. And then the third one, where there's like a baby, or she's pregnant for the whole movie. It's just like a weird sort of mystery betrayal story that's just kind of boring. But I do love how all the Netflix Christmas movies are within the same universe.
That's great.
Like,
I think Netflix did a great job.
That changes everything for me. Like Aldovia and Belgravia.
I like how we can't even talk about this movie for like...
I just want to talk about other Christmas movies. Well,
this should just be called Christmas, like...
Thoughts.
Monday night.
Thoughts on Christmas movies.
Yeah, December 16th.
This is what my gingerbread house making video turned into, too. I just ended up talking about Christmas movies.
You know.
I'm sorry.
I think, I don't know. I don't know about just feel emotionless when it comes to...
What we just watched?
Yeah, you know. There's a part of me that's like, I feel very alone. In this whole Mary-Kate and Ashley. Like, yeah. I feel like there's nobody that... Like, I would love to bullshit with somebody about all these different Mary-Kate and Ashley characters, but I just don't think there's nobody out there that's like...
What am I to you?
No, I know but we have talked extensively for hours and hours on it, but it's like talking into a void, you know? I feel like if we watched every single Lizzie McGuire episode, people would be like, oh yeah, like fucking, yeah, I remember that.
Are we gonna do that?
No.
There's not that many. It's like 3 seasons. Like Disney Channel seasons. Babe, in a lead up to the new reboot.
Okay, that might be a good idea.
You guys! She's got a brain knocking around in there. Oh, wouldn't you love that?
That was my idea.
Well, but you wouldn't have allowed it to develop because you're anti-fun. So, I was gonna say, to grandmother's house we go. In summary, it was better than a lot of the other Mary-Kate and Ashley movies that we watched. It was significantly better than The Challenge.
Yes.
And Our Lips Are Sealed.
Yes.
But it wasn't by any means in the same ballpark as It Takes Two. However, I would say I enjoyed it more than How the West Was Fun.
So it's literally right in the middle.
It's kind of right in the middle, but you know what? That's not bad. Those movies get bad. Like the bottom of those movies is like a shame. You know, like they should, like the kids shouldn't be ashamed, but like the adults involved in Our Lips Are Sealed, like they shouldn't feel good about that.
But watch it anyway. Go watch it all.
Yeah, go watch all of them, like we said. We've said this before. Join us in the small number of insane people who've watched every Mary-Kate and Ashley movie in the past year.
I would like to meet... I would want to be in a room with those group of people.
Nah, would not.
It's probably a lot of perverts.
Yes,
dudes.
they're all perverted. Unless they're doing what we're doing exactly. They're perverts.
Or people that, like, weirdly live in the past. Like, weird baby
like
people.
really sad. Like, yeah.
Yeah, people that didn't... Like, I don't want to grow up. But they're like,
change
35.
my diaper.
Yeah.
Change my diaper and put on How the West Was Fun. Because they, like, watched it with their grandma who died traumatically in front of them. And they, like, were never able to let it go.
That would be the room.
On that note... Merry Christmas, everybody. You know, we'll see you again before Christmas. Yeah.
Yeah, the night before.
Oh my gosh, we'll have a Christmas Eve video. As always, I love you and I would do anything for you. And
I would too.
He would too, as of today. And I really appreciate you joining us for another dive into the Mary-Kate and Ashley well.
I don't know. Merry Christmas, and you know.
Yeah.
We'll see you on New Year's Eve. Sorry, Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve.
It is
New Year's
Monday
Eve.
night.
It's like rough right now. Yeah, we gotta go to bed.
Up, I'm like,
I've had 3 cookies.
I had no Red Bull today.
He had no Red Bull today. Yay,
big
good
deal.
for him. He's trying not to drink Red Bull. How many coffees did you have?
Like 5 or 6. But listen,
It's an improvement. Make sure that you guys subscribe if you haven't already. I promise it's not all Mary-Kate and Ashley all the time, but it's a lot.
It is though.
It like comes back around. It's not a big deal.
It has been a while, actually, right?
It's been a while.
I think.
Yeah, been doing other
I guess
stuff.
October was our last video.
Yeah. All right. We'll see you.
Later.
Wrap it up. Merry Christmas. Go watch a Christmas movie. Go watch all the Christmas Prince movies and tell me what you think, and we'll talk about them.
Goodbye.